Greetings to all of you. So do you know what are we going to learn today? Yes, we've mentioned that in our last video, right? What is it? Communicating in public or communicating in front of a group of people, right? What happens when you stand in front of people? For those who have never tried this, would not probably know what happens. But I think most of us must have tried in some form of fashion in our lives. Maybe in a family event or in an office party or in a school function, many places, right? We don't have to say much about this because let's imagine if you are late for a function and when you enter the venue where the function is taking place, everybody is looking at you. Imagine everybody is looking at you while you are entering. Will you be comfortable? Well, we all get nervous even in that situation, unless we are some sort of celebrity or something like that, right? Why does it happen? If we understand why is this happening and work on those things, I'm sure we all can definitely overcome this fear and you can be a good public speaker. How many of you get nervous when you want to address a group of people? I think 90% of us do, right? I think most common reason is we are shy. Why are we shy? We are shy either because we don't want to do it or we are afraid of what other people think about us. I'm sure you all agree with that, right? Let me tell you that our mind is a great tool. So first thing that you need to understand is that you only can overcome this fear if you make up your mind. And this is called determination. If you do not have determination, and then I think my sessions will not be helpful for you because nothing is possible without your determination. You must first make your mind that you need to overcome this fear. The reason why I'm saying this is because there will be some time in your life or somewhere in your life you probably need to take control of people and address them. That's when my session will help you, and I don't prefer for you to regret on this in the future. So if you think that you have decided to work on your public speaking skills, come on. Let's have a look at what are the things that you need to take care of before you approach people. You are going to address people. What type of crowd is that? Is it a marriage function or an office party or a school festival? Let it be anything. Remember one thing, PPAT. Well, this is my term actually. PPAT means plan, prepare, act, and do. Right? P, plan. P again, plan. Act. A, D, do. So PPAT, plan, prepare, act, and do. Right? Under plan, the first thing that you need to do is understand the situation. Pick a topic based on the situation. Pick something about a friendship for a school function or a college function. Pick a love story for a marriage function. But there's no hard and fast rule on this. It's all based on the situation, right? The second thing is know your audience. Knowing your audience is critical because sometimes college function might have parents and students or probably students only sometimes, right? In order to pick a topic, we need to understand that first. Who are your audience, right? The next one is prepare. So we've learned about plan, now prepare. Write your topic down. That's the first thing that you need to do when you're preparing it, right? Write your topic down. Writing the topic is very important because it will help you remember what you need to say. Write your full speech so that you will be able to go through it time to time. Number 2 is practice. Here is the most important thing. We must practice until we are thorough and we can avoid the written paper. We've written your speech in a paper, right? We need to avoid that. So Practice your speech until you can do that. Be in front of the mirror or any of your family members or your friends who can give you suggestions or recommendations, right? That's how you prepare. So we've learned plan and prepare. Now we will go ahead with act. Number 1 in act is venue knowledge. This is very important. Understanding the venue and your surroundings, very important because it's very important because in case if you are using any props or tools to support your speech, we need to know the venue. We need to know if the venue is suitable for you or not, right? You also should know if it is held in an open space or in a classroom or in a closed area, etc., etc. Because that will help you plan on whether you should use a mic or probably you can speak without a mic, something like that. Otherwise, you may not be able, may not be audible for your audience and your delivery fails. Now, the next thing is do. In do, we have 3 parts. Number 1 is spark. What is spark? This is a tip to start a speech. There are plenty of effective ways to start a speech, but I will tell you some common ways to start a speech because again, it all depends on the situation and your audience, right? Remember, there should always be a spark whenever you begin a speech so that your audience will listen to your full speech. You can start a speech by asking a question. It will make them think for a while and you also will become comfortable as well, right? Or laughter is the best medicine as well. Crack a joke in the beginning of your speech. Don't do this if it is a funeral though. Or tell a story, because 99% of us like stories. We will become curious when somebody is going to tell story, right? So that's the second thing. And the next one is content. What should be your content of your speech? This is the body of your speech. Here we must ensure that it is interesting to the audience, right? People should feel like that it comes from within you, right? Since you already have prepared your speech, you shouldn't be nervous and forgetting because you've already wrote your content and you know what you're going to speak. Hence, there is no filler words like or something like that. I mean, when you forget things, you tend to use them and all, right? So you can avoid that by preparing your speech. People should feel that you are speaking from your heart. So practice is very important, right? And the last thing is conclusion. Always try to leave a message to think, and you will be remembered in the hearts of your audience. This is a great thing to do, right? Leave a message before you conclude your speech. Make sure that you have proper ending for your speech which connects your topic or the content. Some additional tips that I want to give you is try to give emotions with your face expressions. Smile when you're talking something about a happy thing, right? Try to look sad when you mention about some tragedy and so on, right? So keep doing that. I mean, make your face, let the expressions come in your face, right? Body language, that's very important. Need to maintain eye contact. I think we've mentioned in one of my videos as well. Do move around when needed as appropriate. Don't just move around. I mean, if it is needed, just do that. I'm only explaining the theory part of the public speaking based on my knowledge. But it all takes a lot of efforts to become a great public speaker. As I said, if you have determination and desire to learn, we all can be great speakers. That's all for today. Please do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notified when the next video gets on my YouTube channel. Wish you all the best.